Salute my Tiger Tribe family, elevating higher and higher through the use and practice of self-discipline, incorporating discipline in your life, which eventually is going to grant you all of your heart's desire in life. It's your guy, Mystical Path, the Mystic Oracle. Before I get popping, be sure to like, subscribe, get your comments ready. It's all good. Before I get into this, I'm looking at this clock. I'm getting ready to go to work here in a little bit. But I'm gonna do another video on this subject because you cats keep asking me about it. And this is like the number one video I keep seeing on YouTube. And I'm gonna keep drilling it because you learn by repetition. Faith comes by hearing. Learning comes by hearing also. Then you get it embedded in your brain and you start adapting and making that behavior a habit. And I'm going to talk about what makes a man magnetic to a woman, what makes a woman attracted to you. Why do you see women keep going after these guys that seem to just treat them any kind of way and that seem to not have any time for them? And she can't get them to text. She can't get them to text back. You know, dude's always busy. He's always flying around the world. He's always got something else going on. There's always some other female involved. Here's the trick. And it's not even a trick. It's not even a secret anymore. The cat's out the bag. You have to be focused on you. That's how you become magnetic. That's how you become magnetic to women. What I mean by being focused on you, I don't mean to be so caught up in yourself and so self-absorbed to where you don't recognize anything else around you. You know, your surroundings. You don't. You know, you're so into you, you don't even know what day it is. You know, you don't even know what time it is. You're so into you, and I don't mean it like that. What I mean is being focused on your purpose, getting better. That's the number one. That's the number one trait. That's the number one activity you can have in your life. That's going to just um, bring and attract a slew of women to you. You have to be focused on yourself by getting better. You have to adjust. You have to adjust the areas in your life that needs to be adjusted. If it's your weight, you have to get better, and it changes gradual, dudes. Change is gradual, boys. You can't overnight this thing. You have to be dedicated. You should start a log. Go and get you a composition book or something like that and start a log. You gotta do 30, 60, 90, 100 days because at different seasons your body and your mind upgrade upon each season. When you do daily tasks, yeah, you get better, but graduation comes in seasons. You have to prepare for graduation. Every day is a preparation. Every day you're preparing to go to that next level. And levels are sectional. They come off in sections, just like you have, you know, winter, spring, summer, autumn, which is also known as fall, in 3 to 4 month increments. 12 months in a year, so that would be 3 months. 3, 6, 9, 12. So you have to go in life to improve. You have to you have to prepare yourself for the long haul. It's not instant. You don't want to be instant. Why would you want an instant change? You don't want anything instant. You don't even want money instantly. Yeah. You don't want money in it instantly. You don't want cash instantly because you're going to lose it instantly. Life is a flow. The universe is genius like that. It's a recycled idea that keeps working and that keeps working because history repeats itself. You got to learn to get on board and you can create your own reality, but you have to do it gradually. You can bring anything you want into your life. You can attract females into your life. easy. That ain't no hard task. Look, man, straight up, like a lot of you guys, a lot of you dudes ain't never gonna get it because it's females knock y'all off too easy. Females knock y'all off too easy. I'm not talking about a guy that done 100 days of SR. I'm not talking about a guy that done a whole year of semen retention and then he just at a level where he about to bust. He just about to come up outside of his body because he got all that energy, and then that that equal mate come, and that nature did that. But if after you get to a certain point, you should have so much control to where no female can phase you. But again, the video is about becoming magnetic, so I got to talk about this. You have to get to a point in your life to where a woman is not number one on your list. She can't be, bro. You can't make you can't make a woman number one in your life. They don't want to be number one in your life. Don't, dude. A woman does not want to be number one in your life. Let me explain. She may say that, but you're gonna learn the difference as you grow and you keep absorbing game. You keep learning. What a woman says and what she really wants, two different things. What she says and what she really wants is two different things. She not, oh baby, I want you to make me number one. Cut all your other girls off. I don't want nobody texting you. I don't want Keisha them, you know, popping up. I'm. You got to make me number one. That's a lie. Because just as sure as you do that and you agree to that with her, you start bringing her roses every day, start texting her every day. She ain't got no space. Then she gonna flip on you and be like, "Dude, can I get some breathing room, bro?" And then you're gonna be one of them cats. But I thought you said you want me number one. No, she said that. She's supposed to say that. She's supposed to test you to see how focused on your purpose and your goals you are. She's gonna test you. She's meant to test you. All those tests do is increase your perseverance. They increase your ability to resist temptations. They give you more strength to battle your sexual bullying that men deal with from their own bodies. When you're focused on your purpose, she's going to test you. She's going to frequently test you to see where you are. You always got to be on top of your game. As a man, you always got to be you got to be number one to you. You have to be number one to you. And when you become number one to you, meaning stay busy improving yourself, then you're going to attract out the whole slew of women. When your mind is focused on other things, you're going to have distractions that come to test you. Women, and not, I'm not putting them down, I'm saying, but when you're focused on your purpose, because most men have problems because we love women, you're going to get tested. When you're focusing on your work or you're doing something, you're in the studio, you're making some music or whatever. As soon as your mind focuses on that, then them texts come. Hey, baby, can I come over? I'm telling you straight up. This is pure, unadulterated truth. That's how you get that. That's the key. That's the key you need to unlock the abundance of women that you're after. But like I said in other videos, I keep repeating myself. Those abundance of women that come to you, if you weren't just born with that thing, you have to, knowing how to have multiple women be a benefit in your life. If you're just not born with that, man, you can get all that and mess it up. You can get, the universe said, yeah, okay, you was disciplined. I brought you a lot of chicks. That's what you wanted. And then you couldn't juggle all that. You can juggle. You got to know how to juggle that. You have to know how to. You have to know how to. Uh, you have to almost know how to disappear and reappear when you're dealing with multiple women, because they have different personalities. They have similar character traits. They're pretty much fragments of the same fragments of the same photograph, the same universal photograph, but they're broken down. Their personalities are broken down into fragments. You got to be a real sharp cat to be able to know how to fulfill every need of those multiple women. And it's not just sexual. It's not just sexual. Sex is important. Don't get me wrong. Sex is um, it's 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 not even really that important. But if I mean, it may come off important to you because that gives you power to know that you got some chick all bent because you and ran her through there. And now she thinking about you. That some of you cats get a lift off. That's fine. That's fine. She calling you like, yeah, man, she on me, man. I'm that dude. Yeah, I'm that nigga. I mean, that's fine. But eventually, there's more to life. There's more to a woman than just her body. And some of you dudes didn't like, some of you cats just heard me say that y'all ain't like that. Y'all didn't like me saying that. Man, this cat that I know, old school cat, he come through a whole line of players, pimps, just chick. They know he know the mind. He know how they think. I was complaining to him some years ago when I was still developing, and I still am, but I was in a baby, kind of a baby greenish stage about women. I was like, I was complaining about this one chick that I was dealing with, I was kicking it with, and she did everything right. She was doing everything right. She was cooking for me, make love to me anytime I wanted. She'd do anything I asked. She wanted to be around me all the time. I used to complain. I said, dude, man, this chick won't give me no breathing room, man. Because honestly, I still wanted to get out there and play a little. I didn't want to just be committed to one. And then to be honest with you, even if we were an item, I still don't want no chick all up on me 24 hours a day because I got other shit I want to do. But he explained to me. He said, dude, you got to give her. He said you got to give her things to do that upgrade your career. She's a good secretary. She's good at administrative, filing things and finance and, go tell her to shop for you or whatever. Go tell her to get these things for your business or whatever. He said, you got to know how to utilize her to upgrade your business. Give her your cards and have her go pass out your cards. He said, you got to give her work to do so she won't be all up under you, man. And you get frustrated, then you leave her, then you wish you had her back when he was just dropping pure game. So that's what I mean. There's more to a woman than just her physical. Of course, the physical is initially what gets your attention because the creator made it that way. The universe made it that way. He made women, I'm sorry, the creator made women, or the universe created women in such a way to where certain things about her physical features are going to turn you on. That way you can procreate. That's really what sex was made for, procreation. It wasn't made to be. I mean, I know a lot of you cats don't like this, but I'm just giving it to you straight. Your intercourse was made to continue your bloodline, a bloodline of kings, a bloodline of priests, a bloodline of warriors, soldiers. Gods. That's really what it's created for. But we didn't turn in. I mean, it wasn't made for her to be screaming and kicking the walls down and scarring your back off. And I still do. Look, I still got scars on my back. One chick I used to deal with back in the day, some little young bad. I'm not even gonna lie to you, dude. She's bad. I mean, all she wanted to do was smash. That I mean, man. But anyway, she scarring my back all up, taking her nails, digging, screaming, and all this. I mean, yeah, it feels good a little bit. You're like, yeah, man, that made me feel good. Your chest stick out. You're like, yeah, man, she into me. But dude, after a while, he's just like, okay. When you get to a certain aspect of life, you're just like, all right, let's get this over with. And I mean, unless I'm just an old soul, you have to learn to utilize. You have to learn to utilize women for what they're valuable for, above their physical. You got to get above the flesh. I'm gonna say it again. You have to elevate above your flesh, man, because your flesh doesn't want you to. Your flesh doesn't want you to think at a logical, spiritual level. Your flesh just wants you to be an animal. Your flesh just wants you to be a reptile, a reptilian. That's the reptilian side of us. That animal side. That's all your flesh wants. Your flesh don't want you to sit and think how to get rich and how to do this and do that and other things besides getting physical. That's the animal side. You got to control that. But if you can't control it, and you just an animal, that's going to lead you to your destruction. You can attract an abundance of females to you. I'm sorry. You can attract an abundance of females to you, but you have to utilize those females for things other than their flesh, because they utilize you for things other than your flesh, don't they? Yeah, you can lay it down. You can lay it down. That's fine. They still want you to. It's some shoes they want. They want you to buy. A steak dinner. You know what I'm saying? Potatoes and shit, broccoli. These are exotic salads. You go out somewhere, they gotta have everything exotic. I mean, there's still a price to pay. They utilize you for more than the pipe, and many of them can be treacherous when it comes to men, especially if they've been hurt. They can run you through there. So I'm saying there's a way to bring an abundance of women into your life to upgrade you, to upgrade yourself. And in turn, they get upgraded too, because they learn different skills. You can teach, it's not a war against men and women. That's Mainly that's for dudes that have just really been hurt by females. My cat is looking at me. Ooh, he looking at me like, bro, if you don't let me in here, it's gonna be a thing. He giving me the eyes. Woo! But anyway, it's not a war between a man and a woman, or men and women. We're here to work together. We both have different offices. Men have different offices that they operate in. Females have different offices that they operate in. When there's a balance there, there's productivity in humanity. Control yourself. Attract an abundance of women to you by continuously being busy and working on your purpose. But when they come, do not just utilize a woman for sex, man. That's lame. You can get your rocks off by yourself. If the universe has gifted you with that, learn from her. That ain't beta, bro. Mm-mm. That ain't beta. You can learn a lot from a female. A female can bring you into the secrets. If you really want me to go deep about it, I mean, she can take you through the temple, bro. She got the power to unravel the secrets of nature to you. If you listen, if that's your thing. But if you just want to get your rocks off, the way to do it, just focus on you. Don't spend your time chasing women because they're gonna run away from you. If you want women to come your way, go the opposite of where they are, and they're gonna come to you. That's how the universe works. Don't ask me. You guys wanted this info. How to attract women attraction, how to get that's the number one way to get a woman to chase you, man. Ain't no secret. You don't have to pay no fee, I forget these other websites. They pay Patreon and all these. You have to pay these monthly memberships to get the secrets. Man, damn all that, bro. Ain't no monthly secrets. Ain't no a monthly membership for no secrets. I'm giving you the secret for free, nigga. If you want them coming to you, go the opposite way. Go the opposite. Go in the opposite direction, and they're gonna come to you. Study the animal kingdom. Study cats. That's you gotta fall. You gotta do. We're animals too. I'm trying to tell y'all to get above it, but whatever. Y'all want to stay in that animal zone, that's fine. But that's how you do it. If you go the opposite direction of women or the woman you want, guess what? She gonna come and just present herself to you. Be ready though. When she come, you better be ready to lay it down. Don't be one of these cats that you give all this friction to the universe and you send up prayers and burning incense and all up in her Facebook, you begging her to come. Then she finally come, and you can't lay it down. You and chumped out, and you'll never see her again, boy. Look, be sure to like, subscribe, free game. You can utilize it if you know how. Mystical Path, Mystic Oracle. I'll see you later, Tiger Tribe. Peace.